From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, Zach Wheeler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Lined into right. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. What do we need to know here?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. This is Bryson Stott. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Trey Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Stop around third. He'll score easily.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that skips into dirt. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup and one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And Turner's back in. First pitch, and he just misses. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, two down. To the right side, Lopez. Handles, throws to first, and Castellanos is out. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. Wheeler back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And now one away. Matt Mervis digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a foul ball. Into center. Rojas coming on. Long run, nice grab. 2 away down. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In there at the knees. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. but start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. JT Realmuto steps in. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Checks over to first, back safely. And here comes Alec Boehm. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike. That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Alcantara gets the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Wheeler, the tall righty, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Realmuto puts it away, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8,
Otto
Lopez
Lopez will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And the sweeper is off the plate. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and two. The pitch is outside. And ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. And that's fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. And there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Edwards, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's in there. And the count even at one. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. Man on second, two down. That one just misses. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Bryson Stott. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Now a fly ball to right center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one misses in the dirt. Swinging a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball. So Trey goes down on strikes. So here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1.
Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Outside.
2 out, space is empty. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings through that one out in front that time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. In the dirt, ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Turner fires across the diamond. One up, one down. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Phillies leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the DH, Eric Wagaman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
Now batting Max Kepler. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Wheeler back to work. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Inside. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Connor Norton struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Liam Hicks.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Two on, 2 outs.
just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
That one at triple digits.
Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that's in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
and there's one away.
The center fielder.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. And that's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third, and that one handled. And that is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one ripped. Way back there. And gone. His first homer of the year, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-1. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. So now the DH spot, Eric Wagaman. Wagaman, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Foul ball.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins.
Hey.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side. And that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Third out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the sixth inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a slow roller. Norby throws sails over his head at first. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Here comes Bryce Harper. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball one, no strikes. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Turner comes in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
It's in and out of his glove. Around third. He'll score. The Phillies take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put it.
Valquantra gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Schwarber at second with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that one missing low. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Max Kepler at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed. And that one fouled off. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting.
And now it is JT Realmuto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball,
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Quantrill back to work. To the right side, Mervis. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Philadelphia, now the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Griffin Coleman, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. A walk, and he's also singled. And that misses.
That's inside.
Ball 1. And that one upstairs. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking
so they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tanner Banks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Step off, throw to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jesus Tinoco.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Fought off foul. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
Here's the
batting,
center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting,
2 down, bases
second
empty.
baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. The other way. And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting,
Trey
shortstop,
Turner with a chance
Trey
now.
Turner.
Pitch
1-0.
misses there. And that's ball 1. Stop off of first with 2 away. Tinoco checks the runner,
Safe,
and he's
easy.
back in on a dive. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Off balance throw in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for the Marlins,
We go to the
catcher,
8th. Here's the
Liam
catcher,
Hicks.
Liam Hicks. Pitch in the
Count
dirt.
1-0.
1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Now it's the
Now
Marlins
batting,
leadoff hitter,
shortstop,
Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Just one of those
Now
seeing
batting,
eye
center
base hits
fielder,
through the
Jesus
infield. He just kind of rolled
Sanchez.
over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Jesus Sanchez. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter does it.
Runner takes off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Kyle Stowers,
Now
the
batting,
next up for
right
the
fielder,
Marlins.
Kyle Stowers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's
Ball
head.
1, no strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that's ripped for a base hit. Edwards headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
He was all over that one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading and
In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Veneziano.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Bryce Harper. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Harper.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Edwards brings it in. 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Outside low, and it's 2-1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Around second is Harper. Here comes the throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. Check swing, called strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Missed with a changeup. And the count is even, 2-2. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now it's JT Realmuto. Hard ground ball for base knock. Harper scores. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
One-run game. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. First pitch, and he just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that
Now
at bat.
batting,
Nice
left
job of
fielder,
driving that
Griffin
pitch the other
Conine.
way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Conine in the box, lays off for ball 1. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. That's way outside. 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Schwarber in pursuit. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Nope.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Out front, rip foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long